Hey there, Matt here with you. I know I don't normally start a video like this, but I wanted to point out that a user on YouTube pointed out to me that I had missed Time to Love off of The Perfect Velvet, and I sincerely apologize. I've already recorded the Summer Magic stuff, so if you will allow me, indulge me, I will rank Time to Love at the same time that we get into the next EP. So I'll rank it at the same time as the Really Bad Boy video. Thanks for your time. Back to your regularly scheduled Red Velvet rankings. Hey there, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever is the case for you. My name is Matt. I am clearly an old man, as you can now see on the screen, and it's another day to rank my favorite K-pop group. A group that is coming back in August, and I can't believe it. I never thought this would happen. I will be sure to cover everything when it does come back. I was pretty sure with what was going on with the group that we'd seen the last of anything other than subunits of the group. But thankfully, it looks like we are getting a comeback next month, and so I'm very happy about that. We are currently in the Summer Magic mini. We're starting off with Power Up, and with You, I think, is the other one that we'll be doing today, and I couldn't be happier. So, without further ado, let's first look at our rankings that we currently have. I will scroll through the list slowly so that you can see it. You're going to see a lot of tunes on here that you won't find here reviewed on YouTube. Instead, you have to go to my Patreon. All ranking posts that I do for any group that I cover, if it's an extra post that I do on Patreon, you will find it for free. You do not have to become a paid member to see it. And I believe after we finish this album, we'll be very close to 100 tunes. So at 100 tunes, I will be doing a re-ranking as well. Some of those that you might have seen had an asterisk by them will in fact be re-ranked in order to figure out where they should go now that we have so many songs, because I feel like some of them have slipped down too far. That will be a Patreon post as well. It will also be a free post because it will be ranking. But without further ado, let's get into looking at Power Up. This is an MV, yay! Links for everything that I review are always in the description. Please give everybody their proper love. Of course, give Red Velvet their proper love if you haven't already, with friendly comments, reviews, subscriptions, likes, all that good stuff. And this one doesn't really have captions, I don't think. So we're going to stay away from that. Do want to remind you that I do talk over the tops of songs. I do pause songs. I do sometimes play into this thing, and what that does is it allows me to determine the chords for you so that I can put them over my head as the song plays. Usually I only cycle through a part that repeats one time, so you won't be bombarded with visuals over my head. You can instead concentrate on the video if that's your thing. If any of this is not for you, I totally understand. But it is the way that I do things. So if you're going to leave because of that, thanks for checking out the video up to this point anyway. Let's get into Power Up. Looks like we're plugging a 1/4-inch cord into a pineapple. Seems kind of summery, doesn't it? Okay. It's like they're radio tuning in better. That's the EQ trick that they do sometimes. E flat, C minor. What'd you spill, Joy?
반짝인 그 오션 위
I just know this. I've heard this song so many times, and I just noticed that Wendy's first words in her lines are "Summer Magic." I guess that's where the album name comes from. Boy, I'm a dope. All these years being a Rebel Love, and I never heard that. Alright, so your basic chords for the verse are E flat and C minor. With those crazy little arpeggios with that. I love that synth. And then it seems, yeah, so it's an A flat minor to an E flat, and then an A flat minor to a B. Love the way that the harmonies stack on top of each other for that. That's so cool. What do we got next for the chorus? E flat, C minor. You're right on. C. Okay, so your chorus is C, or I'm sorry, E flat to C minor to a B or a C flat. If you're in the key of E flat, I guess you would call it that, but to a D flat and back to the E flat. But I love those harmonies because they create like a sharp 9 chord. Now, the keyboard player would not be playing the sharp 9 chord. It's just the vocal stack. Like that. Yeah. So they're singing 2 notes that don't fit that chord over the top of it, but well, you would think they'll fit the chord. Sharp 9 chords are quite common, actually, but I've always loved that harmony on top. That. And we're back into a verse. Right on, Irene. Aww. Yuri and Joy sound so good there. A flat minor, E flat. Right on, Sugi. It's the B to D flat, or the C flat to D flat. This is just E flat. Right on, Rain. Right, Sugi. I love that. Joy actually, and I don't know if it's supposed to be just kind of a high spoken thing or whatever, but she actually, the note is a D. It's just the only time you hear a major 7 in the whole song. Because the chord is being played here, and you've got that D, which is really cool. I love that. But that's all just on E flat, and E flat. C minor, the B flat. All right, very cool. I will say this, that bass drum is very, very busy. The thing that allows me to say that I don't mind it as much as, say, like in a sayonara or something like that, is because eventually it does come back to just straight 4 on the floor. If it didn't do that, if it stayed that busy throughout every aspect of the song, I would say that's way too much bass drum for me. I understand it's a style. I understand everybody loves it, but it's almost like they took all of the rhythms from Red Flavor and just gave it to the bass drum. And that can be a little bothersome to me a lot of times. But, you know, that's just me. That's just my taste. It's a Matt problem. It's not a song problem. But I got to rate it by whether it's a Matt problem or not. So let's rank it. I was scrolling up. I saw Sappy and Cookie Jar and said, nope, it's not going that high for sure. And this actually may go on quite a bit of a journey. Let's find out. I like Would You better. I like Happily Ever After better. I like Campfire better. I like Russian Roulette better. I like Ice Cream Cake better. I like Dum Dum better. I like Oh Boy better. I like My Dear better. I like All Right better. I like Day One better. I like the cover that Irene and Sugi did of Wrong Number better. I like the OST that Wendy and Sugi did. I like Rookie, Cruel World, Talk to Me, Some Love. I like The Cure better. Okay, I'm in the range, I think. Ooh, no, I'm not in the range yet because I see Color of Love and I see Rebirth. Now maybe I'm getting into the range. Happiness. Swimming pool. Okay, now I know I'm in the range. It's either going to go as the new number 61 or the new number 62, because I know I like Bad Dracula not as much. And I think I like this, but I know I like this better than Zoo. Do I like it better than My Second Date? I think I do. So, Power Up goes at number 61 for me. Certainly not my favorite title track out of all the title tracks I know. But it's still a good song. It's not ranked last. Although, you know what? The degree of difference between what I do actually have ranked last and what I do actually have ranked first isn't as much as you might think. The degrees of difference are very minute, and it will be difficult for me to do the re-ranking here in very soon. So that's something I'm not looking forward to, as I have to try and reorder some things and drop other things down a little bit because as a result. Nonetheless, we do have another cut that we're doing today. We do 2 cuts on Thursdays. We're going to do With You, which is the second cut off of this Summer Magic Mini. Let's check it out. I know I've listened to this tune many, many times. I'm not sure if I remember it though, so let's check it out. Oh, this one. It's the weirdest vocal chop ever. Yeah. We're in a key of G. So that's a G. That's a B minor, B flat, minor to A minor to a D. Okay, so both the verse and that, I guess that's the chorus, start with a G, and then it goes to a B minor. And I love the trick of going chromatically from the minor 3 down to the 2, much more than the minor 6 down to the minor 5. To a B flat minor 7, to an A minor 7, and then to a D. And so far it's just been rinse and repeat from there. Let's find out what... we're in another verse here, so I don't think anything's going to really change here that much, at least until we get a possible bridge. Alright, Irene. I just love Joy's voice, guys. And Yuri's. Except she's rapping. That's fine, but I love it when Yuri sings. Oh, they held on to the 5 chord a little longer that time. Feels like a summer Christmas. Okay. I remember this now. I love that. That's one of the prettiest parts of the song. I love that little line. That yeah, that's cute. I don't know what that instrument's called, but it sounds. I mean, it probably was played with a synth, but it was a sample. It's a sample of some kind of instrument, and I'm not sure exactly what instrument. If you know, tell me in the comments. All right, Wendy. Joy. It's a pretty melody. I will say that. It feels... Nice. I love the ad-libs. I love that line. I love that they gave us some variation on it. Love that little harmony at the end with Wendy and Sugi. So pretty. Irene, that line that Irene and Joy do, I'd forgotten about those. Those are really nice lines too. I mean, just in terms of the melody and how well they were performed. The thing that makes it hard for me as a player with this one is outside of the one extended where you hang on the 5 chord for twice as long. On Sugi's, one of Sugi's lines, I believe it was. That's the only time that anything really changes. And that's generally hard for me to stay invested in a tune. Even though the melodies did help. The differences in the melodies definitely helped. I like that. For sure. Let's rank it. So I'm sitting here looking at what I just ranked, Power Up. and I'm thinking, okay, this song's not quite to power up in terms of the chord progression just kind of lost me a little bit. On the other hand, I'm looking at some of these tunes below it, and I'm thinking, well, not much changes in any of those as well. Cited is just a little bit too weird for me, so I think I'm going to go higher than that. So we're still in the 60s range here for this song. I do like this better than Bad Dracula. Yeah. I don't even know. I can't say that fast. So it didn't go much under power up, but it did go under power up for me. And that's where I'm going to rank it. Where would you rank these songs? Are they... Granted, they're fantastic summer songs. But I tend to like most of the summer songs from Red Flavor a little better than I do from Summer Magic, I think. And next time we're going to be doing Mr. E and Mosquito. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to continue the Red Velvet journey with me, why don't you hit subscribe? Nobody around here is going to shun you for that. There are tons and upon tons of extra Red Velvet content on my Patreon if you want to check that out, including extra rankings for songs that I either can't or won't put on YouTube. And that's the way that most of that goes. You see some of them right here, some of the SM Town Live stuff, some stuff with Irene and Bogum Park from her MC days. Some of those things are ranked on my Patreon. Ranking posts are always free, so just stop by just to check out the extra rankings in case you feel like you saw something on this list that you didn't, or that you want to see the review for, but you can't find here on YouTube. And you won't have any problem doing that without becoming a paying member. I do have some Red Velvet stuff for paid members as well, but you don't have to worry about it as far as ranking goes. And what did I say we're doing next time? Mr. E and Mosquito. So we'll see you then. Thanks for being here today, and see you next Thursday. Bye.